Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective, the collective, for today. Today is Monday. It's June 1st, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. I had something stuck there. I don't know what that was. Oh, nut. It's probably cashew. God loves that. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. Don't take on energy that wasn't meant for you. Wasn't that really polite of me to be like, look at my nuts? we're gonna use the Living Tarot deck from Witch Bliss. You can find this on Etsy. Witch Bliss is the store, the seller, the creator. I don't know if it's still on there. I couldn't tell you. Somebody's okay. I'm not. I will never lie to you guys. This resonates. This completely, just two little cards resonate. Somebody's trying to control themselves. This is somebody that probably shares a lot, gives to charity, but I don't mean like charity. I mean like this, like you would give somebody the clothes off your back. Like your friend tells you they need to buy dinner, but they won't have any money till Friday. Can they borrow $50? So you give them $50 and you never see that $50 again, right? But you figure, oh, they needed it. It's fine. It's a one-time thing. But then Sally, from work forgets to bring in her lunch. So you go to the market in the cafeteria and you buy them a sandwich. Sally never brings you a sandwich. Sally never pays you back. And obviously if people are starving and people are poor, obviously, But what I'm trying to get at is like somebody is trying to control their urge to be too kind. Too kind. 3 on the table. You can't make it up, y'all. These first 3 cards absolutely go together. I like to get 4 or 5 cards before I say last 2 shuffles, just in case anybody's wondering, just in case anybody's new. I wonder if we're going to get rain again tonight. We got 4 on the table. The cards are kind of like, I don't know, they're pulling hard. Like they don't want to come out. Why don't you want to come out? Two more shuffles. Oh, okay. 7 on the table. Not like, okay. 8 on the table. What do we got? Somebody's doing a lot of juggling right now. And that could be a good thing. That could not be a good thing. Now, it used to be like if you were a multitasker, it was so amazing. Yay, you're wonderful. Now, scientists talk about multitaskers and they say that it's actually not a good thing because you technically should be spending your time, your brain power on doing one thing and then moving on to the next thing. Like finish it, complete it, then you can move on to the next thing. I don't know. I'm just repeating what I saw online. I can't remember if it was MSNBC or WGN News, which is our local Chicago news, or CBS. I think I have CBS on my phone. I don't think it's NBC or ABC. I don't really care for ABC. We got 9 on the table, 10 on the table. Oh, we got 11 with bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is mental clarity. Top of the deck is romance, rebirth. Oh, baby. All right, I am going to set this over here next to the Straight Talking Tarot that I'm going to use the next reading, because there's no box for this deck. I don't think it ever came in a box. Yeah, otherwise I would have kept it in the box. We got Control. I've bought decks from creators before, and they just send it in a white pin tuck box. That's fine. I would just write on there what it is. Giving. I'd rather have it in a box than put it in a bag, because especially with my cats, like, they mess around with the bags and stuff, so eventually they just get worn out. We got Challenge. Balance. Multiple priorities. Hard work. Yeah, it's not that somebody's not working hard. It's just, should we be juggling? Should we not? Resilience. Natural born leader. I just heard risk taker. Somebody's a risk taker. We got divine love. We got heartbreak. And bottom of the deck, future planning. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going straight to the gold, because I know you guys want to know. I'm seeing 2 things with this divine love, this heartbreak, this future planning. The last 3 cards to fall out. So I'm seeing 2 things. One, yeah, you could have a divine counterpart coming in for you after a period of heartbreak, okay? You could. Somebody could, for sure. Don't shoot the messenger. The first thing that I thought of when I saw that divine love card was love yourself. Love yourself, love God, right? We are of God. Whether you believe it or not, I believe it. I'm just going to throw it out there. We are of God. Love yourself, okay? Love yourself. Forget about a partner, forget about a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a new lover. Love yourself. If you want to manifest for a partner, then do that. But love yourself. I'm going to say this too, because you guys know I'm a straight talker. I tell you guys the truth. I don't care. I probably share the most with you than I do with anybody else, you know? Here's the thing. The more and more time I spend by myself, the more and more I realize I don't necessarily need someone else's love. I don't necessarily need the umbrella of somebody's love and protection. I don't necessarily need to fall asleep in someone else's arms. I have my own arms. I have cat paws. Like, I actually quite enjoy it. I fell asleep with the cats last night. The longer I spend alone, the more I love being alone. I don't know if that's supposed to be I don't know if that's supposed to be something positive for you guys, or if that's something that's supposed to make you all sad. I don't know. You're going to have to take how it resonates. My whole point is The longer and longer I spend alone, the less and less likely it is that I'm going to manifest for a partner. I just, I, other than the fact that, oh God, I want to poke my own eye out for even saying this. But other than the fact that like I have to pay my own bills and I pay all the rent and I pay, all the insurance and all that. Other than that, other than the money hardship, which everybody is going through for the most part, I don't really miss having a person. And I've said this to you guys before. Like I would love to have a person. I would. But every day I spend alone, the more and more I love myself, the more and more I love being alone. And I'm not going to lie. I feel sorry for the poor motherfucker that, male or female, that comes down the path, because like they're going to have to work really hard. And not even like I'm going to make them work really hard. I feel like whoever I were to get with, they probably would be able to tell. They'd probably be able to tell, like, this bitch don't even need me. Like, what do I do? If you've gone through heartbreak recently, especially, okay, work on yourself, love yourself, forget about a new partner. Don't, and I'm gonna say this harshly with love, quit being so fucking codependent. Quit being so fucking codependent. I can't tell you how many people out there that I absolutely love, especially women. I'm just going to say it, especially women who are so fucking codependent. Like they can't spend 1 week single. Not one. They got to be jumping on some dick or getting into somebody's pants. I know that's a little graphic and a little vulgar, but seriously, some of my favorite people, and 30s, 40s, 60s. Yeah, yeah, it's a problem. Like you can't spend 1 minute alone. And here's the thing. I have a friend who's alone. Never been married, no kids. She's technically alone. She lives alone, okay? She has I don't know what you would call them, a friends with benefits. They're not really a boyfriend. I don't look at them as a boyfriend. She sees him once a month, once every couple of months. She's known him a long time, and that's great. But he's basic he's basically that person that she holds on to because she never found anybody else. And it's sad to me. It's sad because mm, it's sad to me. It's sad. They've been together for, I think, I want to say she said like 12, 15 years they've been together, something like that. um their relationship is not like a real relationship. It's very transactional, whether she would admit it or not. From the outside looking in, listening to the stories, it's very transactional. That's not love. That's not what that is. And I don't know why you would want to hold on to that, because it's literally keeping you from other possibly great relationships. Like, think about it. 12, 15 years she's held on to this relationship. Think of the amazing relationship she could have been in 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 15 years ago. If she would have let it go, if she would have let this person go. It's codependency, it's toxicity. Like what do you need to hang on to them for? And the funny thing, doesn't even live in this state. So I think I've told you guys before, I'm not really a big believer in long distance relationships. I'm just not. I'm just not. I feel like one person is always a cheater. I feel like there's always some kind of like lie about like, oh yeah, we'll make this work. And then, 6 months later, yeah, this isn't working. Yeah, no shit. It's long distance. It was never meant to be like that. Just my opinion. But yeah, I think of how she's blocked her blessings because she's held on to this guy for some casual sex every 1 to 3 months for the last 12 to 15 years. Make it make sense. And for the sex, because, like, not to be vulgar, not to be gross, but I'd rather just use my hand or a toy at that point. Like, again, and I don't know. I don't know. Do I have too much self respect? I mean, last year I got back together with the guy from 2023 and I knew he had a girlfriend and we still messed around a few times. And I thought, wow, like I didn't cheat on my girlfriend, he did, but I still felt like shit. Like I have a conscience. Um, you know, like am I the asshole? Like do people just not care? Like are people that oh, what did you call it? I'm a self soother. So I can't remember what they're called. Like as babies, they constantly need to be watched and stimulated. I'm pretty sure there's a name for it. I can't remember. But like that's all these people. Like they, born from babies and they can't be without another person. And again, I'm sorry. I just don't think sex is worth that. It's just to me, it's not. It's not like no. It's not worth hanging on to somebody that could be blocking something really great coming in for me, something better than what that is. It's just not worth it. And like on the one hand, like I want to call my friend names, and tell her she's an idiot. But on the other hand, like I do feel kind of bad because I don't even think she thinks about it like that. I don't think she's awake enough to think about it like that, you know? And unfortunately, at the age of 60s, I think she just thinks with her pussy. I'm not gonna lie. I just like she's just never gotten off the genitalia. Like she's that horny kid, that slept around that, at the age of 60 still does the same thing. Like never learned, you know? All these people at work that like constantly need to be around other people, the people that I was friends with and now I'm not friends with, and they constantly need to be oohed and awed over by men and women and look at me and aren't I cute and look at me laugh and look at my cute little outfit. And meanwhile, like I just go to work and I shake my head because like I pretty much spend the day alone. I mean, if I'm picking, I'll talk to the people next to me, but I don't get too far into that. And if I'm in packing, I usually just stick to my station and I don't say or do anything or talk to anybody. But all these people in our department are just like all over each other. Like they just can't take 5 minutes to themselves. It's like I don't know what we're doing as a society where we think that kind of behavior is okay. Like you don't know how to self-soothe, you don't know how to take care of yourself, you don't know how to love yourself. You, they're just all so codependent. It's crazy. It's crazy. And even my friend from work, my good friend from work, like the last, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks, um, she's been treating me like I'm a piece of shit. And I can only assume it's because she came back from her vacation and I was sitting outside eating lunch, taking breaks. And she's going to the dark room in the cafeteria where there's no lights and you sit in the dark. I'm like, why would I want to sit in the dark when the sun is out? When I can get fresh air. It was beautiful today. A little cloudy, okay, but the crisp air, like I had a little hoodie on, my little work hoodie on. I sat outside on my breaks. I sat outside on my lunch. The last break I came in a minute or two early to talk to my friend, one of my other friends. Other than that, like why would I sit inside all day? Like the weather's nice. Pretty soon, another like 4 or 5 months, the weather's going to be back to being shit. I am not looking forward to it at all. You got to enjoy the spring and the summer and the fall. Because winter just seems so damn long here. It's really not, but it feels like it. Pardon me. Anyway, too much codependency. Please tell me that's not you. Please tell me. All I can say about this control and this giving and how it's a challenge, someone needs to balance themselves out. It takes time. It takes time. I've been doing it myself for probably like the last 2-3 months. I try not to like buy anybody anything or give anybody anything. I try not to. Every once in a while I'll bring in like donuts or something for me and a couple of the girls at work. But other than that, I try not to do anything because I was in the habit of making protein bread and bringing in cake and giving people presents of things that I found in my garage that I no longer needed and they oohed and ahhed. And then I'm thinking to myself, I was literally just thinking about this today too. Like, I can't give to people anymore. Like, I just don't want to give to friends, coworkers anymore. I just don't think it's appropriate, you know? And I'm not saying like I have to wait for them to give me something in order for me to give them something. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like I was giving people Coach purses for free. Which I mean, I would have donated them anyway. It wasn't necessarily a big deal, but it's like when you look back on it, it's like, why did I do that? I should have just donated it. I should have just thrown it in a box and donated it. I should have donated it all to the Children's Cancer Society out of Ohio. Is what I should have done. Yeah, it's just it's crazy to me. And it's hard. It's hard because I like to give to people. I like to give people things. I like to see them happy. I like to see them excited. I love that. I love to be able to give to people. And people don't always, I was just going to say get given to. They don't always get given to. I don't know if that was technically part of a sentence or if I just made that up. God just made that up. I don't know. But yeah, I had to stop. I had to stop doing that. And it's hard. It's hard. Yesterday I bought some donuts and some breakfast for one of the guys that left. It was his last day yesterday. He's moving to another department in the same warehouse, but like we'll probably never see him because the guy he's replacing, I hardly ever saw that guy either. But yeah, I bought him breakfast and donuts, and then afterwards, and it's not that I don't love to do it, I do, but then afterwards, I was just like, I probably shouldn't have done that. Like, I probably just should not have. And it's like I said, it's not like you only have to give to people that are going to give to you. That's not really, I was going to say accurate. I don't know what other word to use, but like I personally feel like there's a fine line there now. Because I want to be a giving person and I want to give people stuff and see them happy. But at the same time, like, I don't want to cause any more drama for myself. And it is kind of heartbreaking, when you give people stuff and they don't really give you anything back. I mean, you don't necessarily expect to get anything back, right? But it's still kind of like, okay, like, like, I don't I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I told one of the young women who I'm no longer friends with, I told her last year, because she bought me a donut and a coffee. And I told her, I said, you don't need to do that. I said, when I give to people, I give to people from the heart and I don't expect anything in return. And she goes, I know that. The thing is, did I know that? Because even though I don't really expect anything in return, like physically, right? Like monetarily, like even though I don't really expect anything in return, I guess this whole situation at work with the guy that I was in love with and the two friends that stopped being friends with me and went to be friends with him, I guess that whole thing just made me realize, like, okay, I didn't expect you to give me anything back. I gave you things from the bottom of my heart because I wanted to, because I care for you, because I consider you a friend. In return, can you at least consider me a friend? Can you at least acknowledge me as a human being? Can you at least, show a little compassion, a little empathy? They couldn't even do that, like they couldn't even do that for me. So now when I look back, it's just like, it's just not worth it for me to give in those types of situations. Like I should have just packed up all my stuff and put it in a couple boxes and donated it. Call me crazy. Just one last thing before I let this go, since I've rattled on for 28 minutes. I'm not going to bullshit you and tell you, oh, you're getting a raise and oh, you're probably getting a promotion, because you're probably not. If you work for somebody else, you're probably not getting any of those things. Let's just be honest. But with this resilience and this natural born leader, I think this is just acknowledgement of saying, hey, you can do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to start your own business, you could start your own business. If you want to quit a job and get another job, get the other job first, but like somebody has the vision, somebody has the drive, somebody has the staying power. So, and I don't mean staying power with a company, I mean staying power, like staying relevant, staying in the know. Because this is just giving me, like, you could do whatever the hell you want to do. You want to go back to school, go back to school. You want to quit your job and get a new job, then do that, get a new job. You want to start your own business, start your own business. Like somebody was, I keep hearing that song, I think it's Bon Jovi, like Later Years. We weren't born to follow. I don't know what the name of the song is, but I think in the song he sings, we weren't born to follow. Wait, was it we were born to follow or we weren't? Well, I'm hearing we weren't. We weren't born to follow. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe those technically aren't the lyrics, but I'm hearing the song in my head. I'm pretty sure it's Bon Jovi. Like, you could do whatever you set your mind to. Seriously. And I think it's safe to say, whether it's this love, whether it's getting your charity under control, whether it's quitting a job and starting a new job, I think it's safe to say that you can start planning. Start planning. Start planning your future. Where you're going to live, where you're going to work, what you're going to drive, who you're going to be with. Are you going to be with anybody? Somebody should start planning. I just heard maybe a baby. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates. There's no baby card out here. I swear to God. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you're entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.